how to get back your fitness motivation. I was just reflecting on what would be a good thing to talk about today, and then when that came to me, I was like, that would be awesome. Very, very common for us to be demotivated in our fitness, and then it affects other areas, and then make poor choices and things go backwards. How can we improve it? How can we get into the right frame of mind that we've been in the past and that affects how we show up each and every day, right? So what does that look like? What can we do? Let's talk fitness motivation. Now, motivation is a huge topic. So is fitness. Like, it's a big, big thing, right? Where I stand with this, we all have an opinion, right? And you may differ, but I'm just going to give you some of my thoughts, and maybe if you get some of my thoughts, some of your thoughts, you mix them together, and perhaps we can meet each other halfway, and you can go away and leave today a little bit more inspired, driven, committed, successful, all the good things, right? Look at this weather. I mean, wow. Right, fitness motivation. If you are struggling with your fitness motivation, if you find that you have to keep driving and working and focusing, and it's not something that you can stick to, or it's not something that seems to be something that you do stick to, or it's not having the impact that it once had, check this video out, and I'm going to go through some quick thoughts on that will hopefully be of help, but maybe a little bit different than what you might expect. If you watch this video and I tell you everything that you already know, then that's not necessarily going to be helpful, because it's not going to change our perspective. It's not going to be, we're not going to be able to see things a little bit differently, and maybe you're not going to take anything away. So if I was going to tell you right now on this video, it's a one-way conversation, all the things that you already know, that's not going to create a change, right? So Albert Einstein's famous quote, doing the same thing, expecting a different result is insanity. So if I say on this or any other videos something which is a little bit different than what you might expect, or is completely the opposite of what you believe, good, awesome. Take it on board, mix it with what you know, reflect on it, and just see if that gives you a different outcome. Because if you want a different result, then maybe we need to see things a little bit differently, right? So with that said, fitness motivation. We're always motivated. We're always motivated to do something. Some days you might be motivated to lie in bed. Some days you might be motivated to not go to the gym. Some days you might be motivated to eat poor food choices. Like, we're always motivated. If we wish to improve and increase our fitness motivation, then perhaps it's worthwhile looking. Hey Neil, hey Paul. Perhaps it's worthwhile looking, where are we motivated right now? What is our motivation focused on? Where is it go? I have motivation. It's not gone. It's just misdirected. It's focused on something else rather than what I would like it to be to achieve my long-term goals. Examples: if we're stressed, easiest thing to do to relieve stress are all the deconstructive things, right? The quick fixes, the alcohol, the rest, like the might even be, drugs, right? Anything that's going to move us away from our goal, like the unconscious stuff, the things that we don't need to think about. And if exercise isn't embedded and it's not a habit and it's not something you necessarily enjoy, the last thing you want to do, the last thing you're able to do, is focus your attention to work on something that requires effort that you've no longer got. Mental headspace isn't a good way of looking at it. If you was on a treadmill running, you couldn't run forever. All right, no matter how fit you are, you couldn't run forever. It's the same with the mind. Like, we don't have an unlimited supply of mental energy each and every day. So at the end of the day, if you've had you've had a stressful day, you've done you made lots of decisions, come the end of the day, like, your motivation is going to be gone to do the things that in the morning you kind of wanted to do, right? So with motivation, again, it's a huge subject. Be aware that you're always motivated. if you want more fitness motivation, then we can look at that. We can, what is the goal? What does that look like? How can we improve other areas of our lifestyle within the wider picture towards achieving your goal? Because I'm very motivated to achieve my fitness, because that's a successful part of a machine that works. I'm not motivated in my fitness if it's not giving me the result, because I'm working really hard and the scale's not moving, or the photos don't look different, or I'm getting no return on investment. I'm not actually getting a benefit from the exercise. I don't feel better. I'm more stressed because when I'm exercising, I'm thinking about what I need to do in my business and what all the other things I could be doing. So maybe that's going on, right? Maybe it's the result isn't happening. So you may as well not bother, because you're not getting the outcome that other people do. That can always, maybe that's an insight. That can be can be happening, right? If we go to the gym, for example, to lose weight, to improve our body composition, that's not happening, then I wouldn't be motivated. All right. So as always, if I can be of any help, give me a shout. But that's some quick thoughts on fitness motivation. I do hope in some way that some of the things I've mentioned today actually are, again, I'm repeating myself, they're a little bit different than what you might think. Like, welcome that, take that on board, mix it what you think, and have an awesome day. Speak to you tomorrow. Thanks for checking in, team. See you soon.